Hi, good morning, and welcome to Wake Up Healthy. I'm Dr. Lamoureux. Now that you're awake, congratulate yourself for joining in. You're in the beautiful Miami Beach right now, so it's a lovely day, and that's a great way to start. So anyways, this is my first episode ever, so I'm going to walk you through how I wake up healthy so that you can do the same. Now, I'm sure you may not be able to do everything exactly the way I do, and that's okay. Just take bits and pieces of whatever works for you and implement as much as you can, and I promise you're gonna wake up healthy. I struggled with it at first, but believe me, once you start getting on a routine, you're gonna love it. So part of my routine is making a healthy smoothie each day. The smoothie I will talk about today is to give you better focus. I'm not a professional filmmaker and I'm a bit camera shy, but if I can play a role in helping you wake up healthy, that's all that really matters to me. So even if I go on camera with no makeup, it's okay. So here we go. The first thing I do in the morning is wake up as early as possible. That way I can do my wake up healthy routine before I go to work. My routine takes about 2.5 hours, but that's because I have a lot of errands and things that I have to do in the morning. But you can make it as, customized to you. If you want to try and get all this done in an hour, then more power to you. But mine takes about 2.5 hours with everything that I have to do. The first thing that I do is I set my alarm clock 3 times. 6:30 and then 7 and then 7:14, and I usually wake up at 7:14. It just takes me a little while for my brain to start working. So 6:30 is sort of my preliminary, you got to get up, and in that time I start visualizing a little bit and thinking about what I'm going to do for my day. And I'll talk about visualization a lot in some later episodes, but for now we're going to stick with just the routine. So the first thing I do is I put on my workout clothes in the morning, and then I walk out onto the balcony to start my day, because here on the balcony there's a nice view, and so that always kickstarts things for me. And in this video that you can see here, I'm actually wearing my favorite Egyptian workout pants, and I have magnificent bed head and a wrinkled shirt. No time to iron. The next thing I do is I go into my daughter's room and I wake her up for school. It takes a bit of nudging and motivation, but I get it done. Next thing, I try to make myself presentable for the gym. I don't go through a lot of effort. I just wash my face, brush my teeth, then I put on the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer sunscreen lotion on my face and my neck and my chest to prevent premature aging. Then I put a detangler in my hair and I make a ponytail. And then I use a salicylic acid blemish cover-up, because blemishes occur, especially if I get off my smoothie routine, because all of the antioxidants and vitamins really help clear my skin, which I was recently off my routine because I took a trip to Maui and I ate, various foods, and I was kind of just, having a good time, not thinking. But anyways, what I do after that is next I take out a container for water and for my smoothies. I use a bigger one for the smoothie, just got a new one. I like the Pogo brand because it has a wide mouth that's easy to clean. Plus I love the flip top with the finger handle, and I drink 18 ounces of water right off the bat. It can be a bit challenging to drink that much water, but it's totally worth it. 10 good reasons why you should drink water as part of your healthy wake-up routine. One is to increase energy and relieve fatigue. Another is to promote weight loss. Water actually helps with weight loss. And then you want to flush out any toxins. Part of my Egyptian smoothie program talks all about toxins. It's a detox program. Then it also clears your complexion, and it maintains regularity in the intestines, and also it boosts your immune system, so you kind of have a little bit of a defense shield around yourself so that you don't, you know, catch any viruses or bacteria. And also, it's a natural headache remedy. If you, obviously dehydration can really wreck your day. And then also I use it for any cramps or sprains that I might have, or sore muscles from working out from the day before. And also water just puts you in a good mood, kind of gets your, you know, you feel hydrated once you drink a big cup of water. And also the best part is you save money because water is free. Okay, the next thing I do is I make myself a cup of warm green tea. Lots of liquids here. And the reason I make green tea is because there's bioactive compounds that actually improve your health. Antioxidants like flavonoids and catechins, and it also contains an antioxidant called EGCG, which is very helpful for combating illnesses and for weight loss. It contains caffeine, so you're going to get a little jolt of energy, but it's a low level caffeine, so you don't get so jittery, you know, and have heart palpitations, sorry. And then as you go along the day, you start to kind of crash. But with green tea, you don't really get that. So it's really great. You get a lot of benefits. Okay, so, and it also, green tea helps relax you and relieve anxiety, and it helps improve your brain function so you can think better during the day. And it lowers your risk of certain cancers too. There's a lot of evidence on the internet about this. You could, you know, I'll point you to some directions for it maybe later with some links that you can check that out. And then also there's also some evidence for it protecting against risk factors for Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. And it can help with infection too, like lowering your risk of infection and maybe even helping you fight off infection. And lastly, green tea, it could lower your risk for developing type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease, which is also great. So after I fix myself a cup of green tea, next I make a bowl of oatmeal, and this is basically just to have something on my stomach so I can take my vitamins. So I take my vitamins, and I also add a sprinkle of acai powder to my oatmeal, more antioxidants in there. Oatmeal also is very good for you because it contains soluble and insoluble fiber, which you probably don't get enough of. Most people don't. It's also rich in nutrients. Oatmeal also helps you control your weight by keeping you full. And acai powder is full of nutrients and antioxidants as well that reduce harmful inflammation in your body that also leads to premature aging and illness. And at 42, I definitely need all of that. And also, acai powder can be a bit bitter, so I add a little sprinkle of stevia to the oatmeal and mix it around. Stevia is just a plant-based sugar substitute that really works well to, I mean, it's just a teensy bit, is very strong, so you can actually sweeten a lot with just a tiny bit. And then next, I take the vitamins. I said that, but I take vitamins for my bones, I take calcium for my bones, and fish oil to get omega-3 fatty acids and more antioxidants. And fish oil is linked to improved brain functioning, so that helps, you know, keep me snappy during the day. And it's supposed to also help, you know, prevent Alzheimer's disease. So yeah, that's what that's good for. And then I also take a multivitamin, and it's multivitamins can be really harsh on your stomach and make you feel nauseated, so it's definitely best to have it with food. And like right with that oatmeal, just take that multivitamin, get that out of the way for the day. And then after I finish, you know, eating my oatmeal and taking my vitamins, I fill my water bottle up again. And then I try to drink a little bit more of it, and also drink the green tea. I actually take the green tea with me on my ride to take my daughter to school. So, and then the next thing I do is, if I'm going to the gym instead of working out at home, I pack my backpack with a towel and my water bottle. And then I feed my fish, and then I feed my bearded dragon, and then I head out the door to take my daughter to school. After I drop her off, that's when I exercise. Today I chose to exercise on the Stairmaster. You could do any kind of exercise that you want, especially any of the programs that I have, the beginners, the mid-level, and advanced in my advanced slim down program. So check that out. So then, yeah, I get a good workout in. I work out for about 40 minutes. And then after that, I'm starving, especially after I've just worked out. And really the oatmeal, I mean, it was okay to keep me a little bit full, but I definitely need a big breakfast. So then I go back and I make my smoothie. And today I made a smoothie to regain my focus, because after traveling to Maui, which is in a different time zone, I really needed to get my focus back, get back on my routine, lose any weight that I gained while I was away, and also clear my skin and get back to work. So for this smoothie, I used 1/4 of a teaspoon of ginkgo powder. I buy most of my herbs and spices from nuts.com. That's where I get them. They're great. They have everything you could ever possibly want. So, you know, maybe they'll see this video and, you know, want to plug in or something. But anyways, ginkgo powder increases blood flow to the brain, and because of this, it improves your memory, your concentration, and your mood is also enhanced. So, but ginkgo can be a little bit bitter, so I always pair it with fruit. And this time I used pineapple and mango. This is a variation of my Finks's Surprise in my Egyptian smoothie program, but there is a recipe in the program that is for focus for smoothies, or smoothies that give you better focus, so just check that out. And then also I used a cup of quinoa as my protein. Quinoa is a complete plant-based protein, perfect for vegans and vegetarians. It's also perfect for smoothies. Then I added almond milk and a green. So the green that I chose today was romaine hearts. I love these because they aren't as bitter as other greens. I need to have a less bitter green because the ginkgo is already very bitter. So you try to pair things together that make the smoothie tolerable to drink. And then, you know, I don't add stevia to my smoothies anymore because I've gotten very used to just having, you know, the taste of any kind of green vegetable at this point. But in the beginning I did. So if you're still at that stage, you know, don't be shy. You know, put a little 1/4, you know, of a teaspoon or something in your smoothie if that's what you need to get, you know, all the nutrients in. So I'd rather you do that than nothing. And also, I pour the smoothie into a 32-ounce container, and then I drink about half of it to begin for breakfast, and then I sip on it for the rest of the day. And it, like I can't tell you how much it changes your skin, the way you feel. It keeps you from being fatigued. You finally have the energy that you want. You get rid of your anxiety, and just day after day that you drink smoothies, it's just, it just repairs you on a cellular level, and you just feel so much better, so much more capable of working out and doing your job better. It puts a little pep in your step. I mean, it's just the best thing that I know, and the easiest way that I know to get all your vegetables, all the servings of vegetables and fiber that you need for the entire day, because otherwise it almost seems impossible. You might, instead of doing a smoothie, you know, have a moment of you know, craving where you just eat something that you shouldn't, and that could be in small meals like a bagel here and then some chips there, and that when you have a smoothie during the day, you just cut all that out. It's very, very helpful. So there you have my basic routine for the morning. There's other things that I do that help me to organize my day for the next day so I can wake up healthy. These are visualization techniques, a lot of meditations. There are, you know, other steps that I take, like at the grocery store, that help me wake up healthy, and I'll be talking about that in later episodes. And so for now, I just want you to see what you can do for your morning. See if you can get your vitamins, your water, your green tea, all of those things in, and your smoothie. And then wake up healthy every day, and then the next time I see you, you'll be one day healthier. And also, I'll give you some more tips, like I said in my later episodes. So thank you for listening, and I'm so glad you joined, and I can't wait to see you healthier, okay? If you want, just leave a comment, and I will definitely try to answer you as fast as possible. That's all. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.